Hello, this is Glenn Walford, and I've just finished a fantastic teleconference call with the wonderful Joanna Martin, who is on the faculty of our Internet Secrets program as our wonderful speaking expert. And we just did a whole teleconference for who were listened in by a bunch of our members within our Internet Secrets program, and that teleconference was called Using Your Personal Influence to Build Your Internet Business. Now, the things that Joanna went through the teleconference call. We went for about an hour and a quarter, and we had a bunch of questions right on the end of it from all our members, so it was a really, really good call. What she talked about in using your personal influence to build your internet business is that what she has seen with people online is that when you add your voice, when you actually add your voice rather than just writing on a page, as opposed to most people do online, when you actually add your voice to your internet business actually goes up, it grows. So you're adding that personal touch, and the reason why you're adding that while your business is growing is because you're actually creating trust with the people who are sitting on there looking at your page rather than just sort of very passively reading information that is right in front of them. So that was the first big thing that we went through, and that was the number one point that we started with was why your voice is your biggest asset when it comes to your internet business, and that's because you are able to create trust with the people who are sitting looking at your stuff on your page. The second main thing that we went through in the teleconference today was the different ways you can use your influence then to build your internet business. And we went through a few things. Number one was an elevator pitch. So Joanna broke down the details and some really quick tips on how to create an elevator pitch, which for those who don't know is a really quick, short, sharp bite on what you do and when you're meeting people and you're trying to grow your business on what you can do and how you can help people in your business with what you do. She talked then about interviews on TV and radio and how to deliver your message and communicate effectively there. Then she went through to presentations and networking events on stage, and then speaking from stage, which is one we spend a little bit of time on, but it certainly is not the be-all and end-all as she talked about. The number one thing she was talking about was how to get your message across, how to communicate with people, whether it be from stage or whether it be one-on-one and everything in between. There were 7 steps that she goes through to an effective presentation. She talked about that you're having a good presentation from stage, but an effective presentation from stage is where you actually have people do the thing that you want them to do. That may well be buying, or it may well be just getting them to opt into your database and your list so you can communicate more with them. Now, the 7 steps that she talked about, she actually reduced them then to what she talked was 3 steps to influence. And you can use these in any situation. And this was the real gem coming out of the call. So this is just a little quick summary for you, but there's a real gem that came out of this call that, as I said, went for about an hour and a quarter. So the 3 steps to influence that you can use in any situation when you're talking or you're presenting is number 1, it's the 3 I's. Involve. So that's it. You're involving your audience. You're not talking at them. And this had 2 stages to it. It was number 1 was to be yourself. So if you're involving people, the best way to do that is to be yourself. And number 2 is to meet your audience where they are at. So you're actually getting on a level. You're finding a bit of information about your audience that are listening to you, so you actually can be involved with them on a level that they are at. So you're not actually talking above them or talking below them. The second I of the 3 I's in the steps to influence was inspire. To inspire your audience. You want to inspire your audience so they've got ownership to reach the goals that they aspire to. You're not trying to have them reach the goals that you want them to get to. You're actually wanting them to inspire them to reach the goals that they're after, because then they've got ownership and then they're actually on that journey. You're on the journey with you and they're on the journey with you. And finally, the third I in the 3 steps to influencing that you can use in any situation that Joanna went through was to invite. At the end of your talk, whether that be a one-on-one or whether that be from stage, you're inviting people to do something further with you. So that might be the sale, to actually inviting them to buy something from you, or you're inviting them to come along and join your database to get information with you. But you're actually inviting them, rather than selling to them or pitching to them, you're actually inviting them to get further involved with you, which is it's a very subtle difference, but it was one that Joanna really gave some attention to because it was really, really important part. The difference between making a good presentation and just getting a round of applause, or actually making it an effective presentation where it actually gets your audience and the people who are listening to you to actually get further involved with you. That was a fantastic call. We had a bunch of questions, as I said at the end of it. It was a really fun call, and that's just a sample of one of the teleconferences that we have every single week within the Our Internet Secrets program, and we would love for you to join us at some stage in Our Internet Secrets, and no doubt we look forward to speaking with you soon. Thanks for that, and bye for now.